there and is still around today, Miss Eva C. Jockey. Being escorted by Mr. Amos Bien, and I guess Mr. Elmer Phillips, husband of Marion Scott Phillips. Ladies and gentlemen, Eva C. Jockey. Oh, I thought Amos was escorting her too. My apology. I am? All right, in a minute we're going to be introducing you to some members of the class of 1979. Some of us who are still alive. DJ?
Ningekuja na mavumba kwa njema noti ni kuonge vya thamani.
This is a few members of the class of 79.
Iza kakanumba masaja yote
If you're just joining us, the program just got underway here. And as you can see, the class of 1979 of St. Peter Lrtn is marching in. And if you're just joining us, we are coming to you live from Bristol, the US of A, where the program is just getting underway. And we're going to be here all night to bring you a live broadcast of the program taking place here of the St. Peter Lrtn.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get
Class
started
79.
With the welcome remarks.
Thank
Miss Lufty Brown Major. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Miss Lufty Brown Major.
You're listening to the MC.
This thing doesn't hold it.
Good evening, everybody. I want to welcome you this evening to our 40th strong reunion. 1979, we graduated from St. Peter's Lrtn School, the greatest school on the boulevard, one of the greatest principals in the country, and that's where we hail from this evening. So, on that note, I want to say, oh, we are welcome, oh, welcome, oh, welcome. Oh, you are welcome, you're welcome here today. You know, every year, at the end of the year, we had to do a presentation of different classes. And our class was a musical class that we always used to sing and perform. So we did a little bit for you. Oh, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome here today. Thank you.
Thank you, Lufty. Appreciate it. All right, Next, we do an invocation by Cecilia Stewart Tenney.
Thank you, Mr. Darren Walker. Can we just please stand? Let's take a moment of silence to remember our classmates and our teachers who have gone to be with the Lord. Amen.
Amen.
Let us pray. Dear Jesus, we just want to thank you, God. We thank you for this time that we will gather here today to celebrate 40 strong years. We thank you, God, for making us to live to see this day. We don't take it for granted. We thank you, Father God, for the planning. We thank you, God, that we can gather this weekend to give praises to you and to celebrate ourselves being together for 40 long years. We want to thank you, God, for all those who made it possible to be here. We thank you, O God, for those who are on the way. We ask you, Lord, that you give them travel mercy. We thank you, Father God, for our principal, Mrs. Lucy Jerky, for our guest speaker, Ms. Christine Clark, and all other distinguished guests. We ask you, Lord, that you be among us as we go through this program. We thank you and praise your name. In Jesus' name we pray with thanksgiving. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Cecilia Tenney. All right, so dinner will be served shortly. Need to find out what the protocol is. Mary? Sit. Going to be served? All right, so we got to alert the servers that we're ready to get started. And then hopefully the other guests that are on the way will be here. All right, so the servers are going to go around and ask you for your preference in meals. Is there anybody who has special diet? Yeah, there are some people who are vegan. Don't eat meat. Do you need me? There's salmon and chicken on the menu, folks. So by the time we get to you, hopefully you would have made a decision what you're going to eat. You may have both, I'm not sure. There's enough food, so.
I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. I say I jump over it. Now how you did by me, I jump over it. I say I jump over it. Now how you did by me, I jump over it. They will see it. I said they will, yeah. So you forced to let me. You not let me say you forced to let me. You forced to let me. You not let me say you forced to let me. Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. When Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. When I could go here with eat you. And when I feed it with hurt. Oh, yeah. When I need to hear with you. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say you was born to win, yeah. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome our viewers around the world. We are in Bristol, PA, where we have the class of 1973. Can you imagine? Class of 1973. The guys been together for so many years. They've been getting along, and the program have started, but they are serving the they're serving what, dinner now, right?
Yes.
They're serving dinner. Yeah, I'm here with my main man G Man and Cannibal. So we're gonna be talking about what the program is all about. Wow. We still waiting, people coming in, and we want you to sit back, relax. This is the Liberian Radio and Television Network. This is the work we do. And we want you to keep following us. We are outside, out of studio. Hey Zoe, how you doing, Zoe? Zoe said she was gonna be of 83, 1983. Then Zoe must be young. 83. Wow, 1979. You older than me. Tell me, what you think? And you say you know most of the guys, yeah?
Oh yeah, most of the people that went to, who are part of class of 79, I know them very well because I was not living too far from Lrtn. And ladies and gentlemen, as the program get underway, let me just run through the names that are here tonight. We got Maron Scott Phillip. She's the chair lady. And Reverend George Foley, the vice chairperson for the Lrtn class of 1979. And we got Masad Abdullahi, member. We got J. Mansour S. Dennis, member. We got James Etor Salif Freeman, member. We got Mala Thompson, member. Yeah, George Wangalo. Wangalo is a member. We got Amos Bayan. Amos Bayan is a member. David Moba, also a member. Casilia Tenney is a member. Darren Walker, who is the MC here tonight, is also a member. Alexandra Zumalo is a member. And we have the special acknowledgement here. We have photographer Mr. and Mrs. Derek Moore. Day jockey is Eric Avara and Paul Thompson. We got Lrtn is headed by is this KMTV? Okay, it's Lrtn is my man Joe Anderson heading the crew, and public relations is Captain Albert Moore. Then we have Master of Ceremony J. Darren Walker. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, if you are just joining us in television land, my main man Joe Anderson and I are going to be here tonight to bring you live coverage of the broadcast here tonight. People are still coming to this program. Earlier, I saw my man Anthony Tarr. Anthony Tarr is here. George Foley. George Foley is the vice president, and those of you that are listening to us, please share the video. Share the video. If you are listening to us in Europe, we want to welcome you to the Lrtn here in the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. And those of you who are watching us from Liberia, I know it's late in Liberia this time, but we want to welcome you to this program. And as you listen to interlude of music, ladies and gentlemen, we have the vice president here, and we're going to be talking to the vice president of this program, George Foley. George and I come way back from his Tottenham High days when he left Lrtn. He went to Tottenham High, so he's a good friend of mine. George, welcome to the microphone, sir.
Thank you, sir. Welcome.
Well, George, you know, there are a lot of ups and downs since we left Liberia, more especially as it relates to Lrtn. You guys went to Lrtn in 1979, 9th grade class, and today we all have reached the pinnacle of life. Yeah. And you guys decided to bring this together. Tell us what we missed here.
So it's been 40 years since we left Lrtn School, elementary and junior high school.
Right.
And being that we are so blessed, you know, more reason we want to give back to the school.
Right.
But we don't want to limit it to the school, but LIB in general. But we want to start with our foundation, which is the Lrtn School.
Right. Let's go quickly to the situation, the tragedy that happened in the school, because I don't want to have to waste your time. The dinner is about to be served. Now, when you watch, there were many people that blamed the Samuel Doe administration during the time of the massacre in the Lrtn school. I mean, speak to that for me.
No, we try to, most of the time I try to stay away from politics, but when it comes to Liberia, you know, we all involved.
Right.
It's a sad thing, you know, to know that it even happened at Lrtn school.
Right.
One of the things I always tell people, we are Liberians. When we bleed LIB. We got to be our brother's keeper.
Right.
There's a lost generation that don't understand that.
Right.
So we got to continue to do that, reach out to people. And for those who have made it this far,
right,
don't forget from whence you came.
Right.
Need to be Lrtn, wherever school you went, Tottenham High, where you had. But remember the people that lost their life, that sacrificed for us.
Right. Well, I mean, we have people. I mean, tell me how many members you have in this organization?
Right now, we about 15 to 20 members. Most of them could not make it because from all over, you know, as far as Liberia, Europe, and where you can find them. We got 2 people that came directly from Liberia just for this program, you know, to be here. But we're about 20 in all.
What should we expect as the organization get off the ground? What should we expect in the few years coming up?
More for Liberia, more for Lrtn school and all the school about. You know, like I said, God have blessed us. Mostly the people here are all professionals, you know, accounting, doctors, lawyer, architect, you know. We just want to give back, you know, and yet take on ownership of what it is and don't depend on quote-unquote government or whatever. We just want to give back.
And lastly, you know, we all come from Liberia. We don't want to get into politics. I'm not a politician. I'm a reporter. As you know me from Liberia. I've been in this thing for a long time. But I just want to add this to the record. The current situation, you know, the state of affairs in our country, speak to that for me.
It's saddening. It's saddening us, you know. There was change of leadership, you know. We cannot forget our people. It's all about the people. Those in power, whatever, it's all about service, you know. once you empower, you got to serve the people.
Right.
It's only right. I don't care wherever you're doing. Remember from whence you came.
Right.
Go back down there, the people down there, and help them.
Right.
You know, help them. The people are suffering. You know, we have done our part. You know, for those who even can send remittances or visit Liberia, what have you. But those out there, it's not about you. It's about them.
Right.
And the next generation.
Well, George, I will be coming back to you later on in the program, but I want to thank you for your time.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for this platform. LIB is all about us. Let's continue to take ownership of our own. God bless you all.
Thank you. There you have it from the Vice Chairperson, George Follett. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, we are coming to you live from the Georgina Hall here tonight. And of course, on set is me, G. Cannibal, and of course, assisted by my main man, Joe Anderson. Momentarily, we'll be talking to the president, Myron Scott herself, but I know she's a little busy, so back to you, Joe.
Take a look at my baby, yeah. God damn it, take a look at my baby, yeah. We see riding, we be looking so pretty, yeah. Take a look at my baby, yeah.
Yeah, it's why I love my baby girl, because she hold me down for real. Scoop me up in that black Nissan when I didn't have them wheels. So now I got my baby riding with me. Plus she be looking extra pretty. Put 100 carats on and gave her chills. I'm like, ooh, yeah. Look at my juice.
Pretty little mama, what you saying? I don't wanna go another day, yeah. If I don't get to see your pretty face, yeah. Oh no, yeah. 'Cause you know I like it when you say that. You know I like it when you play that. Ain't no competition when you come around. Oh no, yeah. 'Cause you got a vibe, you already know. Shawty fine from my head to toe. It's been a while since I had you close. So tell me why would I let you go? There ain't a thing that I wanna need, just your love and company. Baby, I'll do anything you please, just as long as you stay with me. So baby, won't you stay tonight? And we can do the things you like.
Tonight I'd like to recognize my class. Can you give it up for my class? The class of 79, St. Peter's Lrtn School. Why you're the only one clapping? What happened to our guests? Okay, all right. And the first person I'd like to recognize here from my class is my co-chair, Reverend George Foley. He has worked tirelessly to make this program a success. The next person will be our Master of Ceremony, Darren Walker. He started the process and he had to travel, and then George Wankalo pick up. Thank you, George. And I'd like to recognize our treasurer, Mr. David Mulban. He used to be very short in class, but now he grew. I guess he's drinking milk. And the next person I'd like to recognize would be Mr. Amos Bien. Amos is one of the dedicated members of this class. He loved this class. He was a little older than us, but we didn't mind. But we always laughed at him
when he puts on his short pants doing PE. The first time we saw that, we said, oh, he got hair on his legs. And the class started laughing. Then he lifted his arm and said, oh, he got hair on his arm. Welcome, Amos, thank you. And then the members of the class, we have our chaplain. She did the invocation. Cassilia. Thank you, Cassilia. And then in this group, we have our queen. The queen from our class. 40 years ago, she still looks the same. Glamorous, gorgeous, and everything. Masa Abdullah. Please stand. Thank you. And then we have our class mom. Get everybody nervous, but we still love her. James Etta Shirley Freeman. And last but not the least, right? We have Lrtn. This lady from this class saw the vision some 40 years ago. She was in the class. I put her name on noise maker list every day. And one day she was not in class, and they came in, when EVC came, she said, but Lrtn are not in class. The whole class said, Maro's got big hair. She cheated. It started going on for me. But Lrtn started a vision that we needed to get together as a class. And she spoke to Cassilia. They worked it up. And today, this is where we are. Lrtn, because of you and Cassilia having a dream, we decided to make the dream come true today. We thank you. I would like to recognize my husband. Behind every beautiful, gorgeous, sexy woman is a handsome man who makes 4 babies. And today I'd like to recognize him for his support. There are many nights he gets mad with the teleconference. But I'm glad it's over. I will spend time with him on Sunday to watch basketball. Mr. Phillips, thank you for your support. And my family, my kids are here, my triplets. They're quadruplet now because my niece is added to the group. Since the boy didn't make it, but she's here. So I'd like to recognize the Phillips and the Giftlessy girls. Thank you for your support. I know you get mad because mommy's not there. Mommy got so many schools things she got to do. So ladies, thank you for your support. Not forgetting the Knockers. The Knockers always supported me. We grew up. We went to Lrtn, came out, went to J.J. Roberts, and on to CWA. And we decided to come on the old road to either Lrtn or MC or Haywood. But came out, thank you. And my old mom is here. She's the mother of all of us from St. Peter's Lrtn. I want to thank her for being in the house tonight. With me here tonight, I have the president of the Liberian community of Lower Bucks in the house. Thank you, Mr. Anthony Tarr. And sitting on the table, I have EOC baby, our baby, and then next to her is my sister for coming and supporting us. I have about 20 or 25 more coming, but you know Liberian people. Not forgetting my 2 federal people. These couple here loving, man. They make a good wife. Thank you, Derek, and thank you, Elizabeth. And not forgetting Lrtn TV. As soon as he heard about this stuff, Abba Mo referred him. He said, listen, I'm going to come. I want to come all 3 days. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. DJ. Thank you for the food last night, everything. Thank you, Marvina. God bless you. Thank you.
Eric Avery. Well, he has a partner today. Eric, what's your partner name?
Paul Thomas.
Eric.
Paul Thomas.
Oh, Mr. Thomas, Paul Thomas. So if you're having an event, make sure you see the 2 gentlemen there. Anybody else we need to recognize? All right. So next we're going to have, ladies and gentlemen, a gospel performance by Mr. Abraham Gibson. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a round of applause, please.
Man, this one, I'll be doing 2 songs. One of my old songs from an album from 2012 called Never Forget Jesus. And I think this song happened to kind of have something to do with what you guys are doing, because Jesus took you guys from way back. I wasn't there, but way back in the day, he brought you here today, and you will never forget him. He has brought you through a lot of things, you know. Another one is called Counting My Blessing. And this is the day that you count your blessing, and you take it for yourself. The church people will carry it, but you don't care. You counting your blessing. And I have a CDs in my car, only 10 I brought, so $10, it will go directly towards what you guys are doing.
This one is important. Oh, give it again. I will never forget Jesus for everything he has done through my life. Join, let's sing and dance, celebrate Jesus.
Mr. Abraham Gibson. Thank you. Thank you for this two performances. Mr. Gibson, where can we find the CD?
Can you bring it upstairs?
You bring it up right now? All right, what's the price on it? All right, so Mr. Gibson is going to have some CDs out here momentarily for purchase. We're certainly counting our blessing, Mr. Gibson. I say every day above ground is a good day. And to still be around after 40-something years. Yeah, so to still be around after 40 years is a blessing, so we're counting our blessing. I know some of you have already started eating, but I've just been reminded by our mother, Mrs. Junkie. Did anybody bless the food? I know Cassia said the invocation earlier. Reverend Fuller?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Junkie said the food needs to be blessed. So come on. Say a quick prayer.
We're going to give God his glory. Amen? Let us pray. Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for this time. We thank you for this food. Thank you for the preparation of this food. We thank you for the class of 79. We thank you for our distinguished guests. You take all the glory and honor. And thank you for tonight. In Jesus' name.
All right, so what we're going to do is take a quick intermission here while we finish up eating. After that, we will have Miss Lrtn Brown. I'll get into that part. I just wanted your attention so you know that you'll be in the spotlight after you've eaten. So yeah, so we'll take a quick intermission while everybody else finish up their meal, and then we'll start the program again. Thank you. DJ, can we have some music, please?
Take a look at my baby, yeah. God damn it, take a look at my baby, yeah. We see riding, we be looking so pretty, yeah. Take a look at my baby, yeah.
Yeah, it's why I love my baby girl, because she hold me down for real. Scoop me up in that black Nissan when I didn't have them wheels. So now I got my baby riding with me. Plus she be looking extra pretty. Put 100 carats on and gave her chills. I'm like, ooh, yeah. Look at my juice.
Pretty little mama, what you saying? I don't wanna go another day, yeah. If I don't get to see your pretty face, yeah. Oh no, yeah. You know I like it when you say that. You know I like it when you play that. Ain't no competition when you come around. Oh no, yeah. Cause you got a vibe, you already know. Shawty fine from my head to toe. It's been a while since I had you close. So tell me why would I let you go? There ain't a thing that I wanna need, just your love and company. Baby, I'll do anything you please, just as long as you stay with me. So baby, won't you stay tonight? Yeah. And we can do the
body, you will mash up the place. When you turn up the bass, when you make me feel good and the beat never stress. But light up that thing, make a bad man relax. That's the reason why me love you long time, baby girl. Baby girl, I like the way you break that. And you know I like the way you shake that. Ain't no competition when you come around. Oh no, yeah. You got a vibe, you already know. Don't be shy, baby, let it show. And that's the reason why I need you with me. So baby, tell me that you ain't gon' leave. So baby, won't you stay tonight? Yeah. Here we can do the things you like. Yeah. Won't you stay tonight? And I'ma make you feel right. Oh baby, won't you stay tonight? Make you say yeah. Oh no. I like the way you say yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, Shawty the realest one, already told her that. So if you give me your time, you know I cherish that. We got this kind of bond, ain't talking kind of fit. That made in China shit, I'm talking about designer fit. Girl, you know I like the way you break that. Make me ask your mama how you get that. Say she coming over, that's a touchdown. Cause when she touched down, yeah, it's a bruck down, yeah.
So baby, won't you stay tonight? Yeah. Here we can do the things you like.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, let me just dissect our situation here. We are coming to you live from Georgine here in Philadelphia, Bristol rather, the US of A. And you are listening to the Liberian Radio and Television Network here in Philadelphia. And of course, tonight, we are attending the program hosted by the Lrtn Alumni Association of 1979. With us tonight is Abraham, the guy you saw on stage who performed those two music. And a lot of people criticize those of us who are Liberian, more especially as it relates to our progress here in the United States. Bob Cube, he's affectionately called. He's one of the Liberian gospel artists here in the US of A. And I want to welcome Abraham to the program. Abraham, welcome to the program.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
You know, no disrespect to you, but when you look at this right here, 1979, where were you, bro?
Nothing. Not close.
So obviously, 1979, Brother Abraham, our musician, wasn't around, but he made it his duty to come here. In all seriousness, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who watching us from Europe, we want to welcome you once again. And of course, if you're watching us in Liberia this time of the morning, because it's morning almost in Liberia.
Right.
We have Abraham here, who is one of Liberia's sensation, gospel sensation here in the US of A. And Brother Abraham walked into our country and destroyed Lrtn. Lrtn is a school where thousands of people were massacred. Thousands of people died in that particular place. And I just wanted to find out from you, you heard about that?
Yeah, I heard about the story. I saw some pictures. I had a friend on Facebook, Phoebe Henrins, who always reminds us of what happened in Liberia, that is the Liberian government need to try and do something about the TRC report, because things like that, whenever we think about it, you know, it kind of make people sad.
Right.
The only way people can really kind of move on, except those who did those things be brought to justice. But hey, I like now, so.
Now, you see, you are a man of God, out of be, because you sing gospel music. So, why you decided to become part of this program tonight?
I was invited by my wonderful aunt. She loved my music.
Right.
She loved to support me. And she think, for me, I'm a shy person.
Right.
I love to sit in the back.
Right.
Like you said, a lot of people saw my song, they listen to the song, but they don't know who I am, because I don't go nowhere.
Right.
From work to school, home, that's my daily routine right there. So I just love to come here to come and support.
I was very impressed when I listened to the two songs you just sang tonight. I mean, how you go about putting it together? You write your own song?
Yeah, I write my own songs. But for the most part, when I go to the studio, I will have songs.
Right.
But then as we make some beat, different songs develop, and then we put ideas together, and then we make another song. Then we forget about what I brought in the studio. So,
you know, you are a young man, of course, when it comes to people like us, but your achievement is bigger than some of us. So tell us your secret, more especially as it relates to gospel music. What we need to know, people watching you, what they need to know.
Well,
how they need to develop themselves in that capacity.
For me, I kind of, personally, I encourage myself on a daily basis.
Right.
Every day I wake up in the morning, I don't encourage myself like I'm a handsome guy, I'm beautiful. No, not on that level, but on a level of, you know, I have this thing where, two things. If I'm struggling with something, I ask myself, can I solve it? If I cannot solve it, why should I worry about it? So I don't worry about it. If I can solve it, then I try to solve it. So when I started gospel music, I just had that passion in me to do music.
Right.
Then it just lead on to different other things I'm doing right now.
Right. So, tell our people that are listening out there, people who want to get into gospel music, what they need to do.
You just have to develop that passion. Right. You know, once you have the passion, you don't need to be the best singer. For me, I don't rather sing. Right. A lot of people tell me that. Some people don't tell me that. I have my critics. But the thing is, at the bottom line is, you just have to develop that passion. And also, the most important thing is your connection with God.
Right.
Because that is very important. You have to have that encounter with God.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Brother Abraham, as we stay here tonight, I'm probably going to be coming back to you, but thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it from my man Q, as I call him. He's actually cute, and of course he sings beautifully. He's a gospel artist, and Liberians are doing big things here. He one of them. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to send it back to Joe Anderson.
yeah. Let me take a look at my baby, yeah. God damn it, take a look at my baby, yeah. We see riding, we be looking so pretty, yeah. Take a look at my baby, yeah.
Yeah, it's why I love my baby girl, because she hold me down for real. Scoop me up in that black Nissan when I didn't have them wheels. So now I got my baby riding with me. Plus she be looking extra pretty. Put 100 carats on and gave her chills. For real, I'm like, ooh, yeah. Look at my juice.
Pretty little mama, what you saying? I don't wanna go another day, yeah. If I don't get to see your pretty face, yeah. Oh no, yeah. Yes, you know I like it when you say that. You know I like it when you play that. Ain't no competition when you come around. Oh no, yeah. Cause you got a vibe, you already know. Shawty fine from my head to toe. It's been a while since I had you close. So tell me why would I let you go? There ain't a thing that I wanna need, just your love and company. Baby, I'll do anything you please, just as long as you stay with me. So baby, won't you stay tonight? And we can do the things you like. Won't you stay tonight? And I'ma make you feel right. Oh baby, won't you stay tonight? You say that, yeah. Oh no, yeah.
Shawty, you will mash up the place when you turn up the bass. When you make me feel good and the weekend never stress. But light up that thing, make a bad man relax. That's the reason why me love you long time. Baby girl, I like the way you break that. And you know I like the way you shake that. Ain't no competition when you come around. Oh no, yeah. You got a vibe, you already know. Don't be shy, baby, let it show. And that's the reason why I need you with me. So baby, tell me that you ain't gon' leave. So baby, won't you stay tonight? Here we can do the things you like.
Hello.
Take off your shoe before you get struck by the thunders.
Sorry.
You are in the house of Mawu Patopa Osogbolisa. There is no fear. So my son, what can I do for you today in my shrine?
No plenty. I want for them to be arrested. I want for them to go to jail. I want for them to be deported. I want for plenty of bad things to happen to them. I want to hear bad news when they want to get out in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep up on the beat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. T12 on the beat. If you want, yeah, my bad news. You and I, yeah, oh. Yeah, oh, yeah. If you want, yeah, my bad news. You and I, yeah, oh. Yeah, oh, mama. God forbid, baba thing. God forbid, baba thing. God forbid, baba thing, yeah. Baba thing, yeah. God forbid, baba thing. God forbid, baba thing. God forbid, baba thing, yeah. If you don't want to see me, you must close your eyes. Ready the best thing. If you don't want to see me, you must close your eyes. But say, oh mama, enemies of progress. They don't want to see you If you want your man bad news, you and I, yeah, oh. Yeah, oh, yeah. If you want your man bad news, you and I, yeah, oh. Yeah, oh, mama. God forbid, baba thing. God forbid, baba thing. God forbid, baba thing, yeah. Baba thing, yeah. God forbid, baba thing. God forbid, baba thing. God forbid, baba thing, yeah. Baba thing, yeah. If you don't want to see me, you must wash your eyes. Ready the best. If you don't want to see me, yeah, you must wash your eyes. Wash it, oh mama.
Be a Bombay, you can pass my eyes, hey. Any may progress, you can see me, oh. I waiting from you. I Gucci, Prada. Any may, they want scatter man, dada. What I'm on, carry me, they fella. I look at them on swallow me. Any mess all around me, I can't see them all. Yeah.
You want yeah say I'm suffering. You want yeah say I'm crying. You want yeah say I'm dying. You and I, yeah, God forbid. You want yeah say I'm broke. You want yeah say I break down. God forbid, baba thing. God forbid, baba thing. God forbid, baba thing, yeah. Baba thing, yeah. God forbid, baba thing. God forbid, baba thing. God forbid, baba thing, yeah. Now hey, you waiting for. Now my bad news you waiting for, yeah. If you want your man bad news, you and I, yeah, oh. Yeah, oh, yeah. If you want your man bad news, you and I, yeah, oh. Yeah, oh, mama. God forbid, baba thing. God forbid, baba thing. God forbid, baba thing, yeah. Baba thing, yeah. If you don't want to see me, you must wash your eyes. Ready the best. If you don't want to see me, you must wash your eyes. Wash it, oh mama. God forbid, baba thing. God forbid, baba thing. God forbid, baba thing, yeah. Baba thing, yeah.
Great cute, Dirty Franco, Great Schooner, two super brother. DJ Eddie, D12. They can make it up, they can try it, yeah.
He made it.
Baby, sexy and bad. Talk it, look at her front. Talk it, look at her back. Talk it, look at her size. When you see Juju, you know that. Did you see Juju and holla? Did you see Juju and run away? Run. Baby, making some US. Whoa. That girl carrying some US. Whoa. Wanna sexy, come on now. Sexy mama, yeah, yo. Laga, leave it so. Look at you, look at you, oh, back on the chest, on the play, they play on the dance stand, on the you okay with colors, and I will care with colors, you respect,
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lrtn. And we are still here bringing you live broadcasts from the Georgine. And of course, if you're just joining us, you're listening to Lrtn. Those of you in Europe who just joining us, we want to thank you for watching. And also those that are in Liberia that are watching us right now, we want to thank you for watching. And we are coming to you live from the US of A. And this is the Lrtn. I'm here with my man Joe Anderson to bring you live broadcasts of the program hosted by the class of 1979 of St. Peter Lrtn School in the US of A. Momentarily, we'll be talking to the chair lady of this program, who is Maren Scott Phillips. We talked to George Foley, the vice chairperson, earlier. And we'll be joining the program momentarily because we have people that are attending the program. We've got people still coming to attend this program. But dinner is being served here, so we decided to let you know to stay tuned as the program continues here in the USA. And one of the things I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, is the fact that these people are doing a great job for their school, because Lrtn was one of those schools that was hard hit during the almost 30 years of Liberian Civil War, where thousands of people were killed in the school church. And so a lot of Liberians took refuge in the church, and they were killed. And many people blame the former government of Samuel Doe for the massacre of a lot of people in the Lrtn church and even beyond that. And tonight we are here with Darren Walker, who is the MC of the class of 1979 Lrtn School. Darren, you've been the MC here tonight. You know, in all phases, all aspects of that school, Lrtn lived not too far from Lrtn back in the day. But there was a tragedy that hit the school during the almost 30 years of civil war in Liberia. Speak to that for me. MC here tonight.
Well, I wasn't there for that event.
Right.
Tragic as it was, the school is still going on.
Right.
And so we, as alumnus, we decided that we have to give back in some way, some form, some fashion.
Right.
And hopefully what happened with what we're doing can be put behind,
right,
so that folks don't focus on that tragedy that happened. So this is one of our main focus here to be able to raise some money,
right,
and help the folks out in Liberia.
You know, there were others. This program is like almost a 4 days or 3 days affair.
Right.
And tomorrow, I understand that there will be a service that will be held. Let our audience know, people that are in television land, let us know where this service will be held and what you guys will be doing.
So I don't have that information. It's on my program.
Right.
But it's at one of our friends' church, the Reverend Lafayette Willis here in the Jersey area.
Right.
So we're just going to meet. And again, I mean, it's been 40 years.
Right.
So it's a blessing.
Yeah.
To still be able to hang with friends and see friends you went to school when you were in elementary school.
Right.
So we want to go and give thanks.
Right.
For that purpose and fellowship with our fellow friend and brother, the Reverend Willis.
Well, Darren, you and I was born in Liberia.
Right.
We grew up there. I went to high school before coming to the United States. The situation in Liberia currently, speak to that for me. How you feel?
Well, I was just there in July.
Right.
I spent 10 days there. From my perspective, and prior to that, I was there maybe about in 2010, so maybe about another 9 years ago. I'm going to tell you.
Right.
What I saw, I personally don't like.
Right.
I saw poverty.
Yeah.
I saw people struggling.
Right.
I saw lawlessness.
Right.
But from what I've been told,
right,
they've made progress. So I don't want to shoot down what happened prior to what's happening now. But I still think there's a lot of progress that need to be made.
Well, I mean, I'm not telling you to speak ill of the government, because we all know, but compared to, I mean, let me be serious about this. You and I grew up in Liberia. We came up just maybe you and myself in the same age group. We came in the ending of the Tottenham era.
Correct.
I can say that because we saw Tottenham a little bit, and then we were young boys in the Toba time, and then came Samuel Doe in the 80s. If you compare Tottenham and Toba as it relates to the way Liberia used to be when we were born in Liberia, compare and contrast for me tonight.
And so it's going to be a little difficult, right? Because prior to the Toba,
well, I mean, you got to speak the truth, my friend.
Prior to the coup, things were peaceful.
Right.
So you and I could move around and mingle and socialize with everybody.
Right.
And go anywhere we want without any issues. After the coup,
right,
things changed drastically.
Right.
And for me, it has digressed.
Right.
Has gone back 30, 40 years.
Right.
Prior to that, I mean, nothing has improved.
Right.
I know when I was there, personally, I never taken a bath in the bucket.
Right.
I find myself in the 21st century.
Right.
That I had to do that.
Right.
Just because I wanted to be in Liberia at the time.
Right.
I don't think the basic necessities. Right. I don't think that folks should be able to. I mean, this is something where everybody should have.
Right.
But you don't have even the basic necessities in Liberia. It's very expensive to even maintain yourself in Liberia. Didn't have that back then.
Right.
So for me, it's a big difference.
Right.
But because of the war, I understand why things are where it is.
Right.
It could be better, but it hasn't gotten better. So it's just something that, I mean, I say to people all the time. I said there are two sets of people in Liberia.
Right.
The ones who want to be there,
right,
and the ones who have to be there.
Right.
But the ones who have choices will not be there because things have not progressed at all.
Right.
Even with the previous government and current.
Right. Now, we own education as it relates to the program here tonight, because you guys are from Lrtn,
right?
And the whole purpose of this program is to uplift Lrtn and Liberia.
Correct.
Okay? Liberians are making progress here in the States. Speak to education for me when you were there. We went to school in Liberia, high school, elementary school, and everything. Like me, I grew up in Bongman. My secondary education was in Bongman. Then I came to Monrovia at Tenahewu Mission School, where Myron Scott was the president for the school, your chair lady. So I want you to let our audience know, compare and contrast education today.
Well, I don't think there's any comparison.
Right.
Right? Because if you look at the word I'm looking for, the folks who taught us then, right? Their educational background, right? Compared to now.
Right.
You can't compare it.
Right.
Right? As I talk to some of my friends, we find out the teachers there are not capable to even teach.
Right.
I'll give you an example. And not all of them, but at least most of them.
Right.
I also graduated from B.W. Harris School.
Right.
So we had sent some books back for the teachers to teach. It was a waste of time, waste of money, because the teacher at that point who was teaching could not even comprehend what was in that book. So, big difference in terms of when we grew up compared to now. Right? There are kids who, from what I hear and from some of my experiences, can barely speak properly.
Right.
Can barely read, can barely write properly. So, doesn't seem like they're doing them any favor. They're not doing them. They're doing them more of a disservice.
Right.
So Liberia has to pick up on its education and do a little better than they're doing right now.
Before I let you go, because you got work to do.
Yes, sir.
Tell us the benefit of this program. Tell the people the benefit of this program.
All right. So again, we've made some progress since we've been in the States. We're fortunate to be able to feed ourselves, to have a roof over our head, to have security over our head.
Right.
And have some, at least our basic education from whence we've come.
Right.
So we feel that, based on what we've seen so far, that we can at least make a little progress, a little impact in Liberia, right? By providing notebooks, pencils, book bags, whatever, pay a kid's tuition or few kids' tuition just to be able to get to school.
Right.
So we want to do whatever we can. What little impact it has, it's going to have an impact in one child's life.
Right.
Makes sense for us. We've given back what we can.
Right.
This is the purpose of why we're gathering together tonight.
Darren, I know you're busy. We're going to come back to you later on during the programming.
Yeah.
But I just want to thank you for your expertise on what we just talked about, Liberia, our country, and hope that we can discuss more on how we can help Liberia to prosper or maybe change the situation in the country presently.
Thank you. I'll be willing.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, from our MC here tonight, Darren Walker, giving his perspective on the situation in Liberia. Joe, back to you.
D12 on the beat. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. I say I jump over you. Now how you deep with me, I jump over you. I say I jump over you. Now how you deep with me, I jump over you. They will see it. I say they will, yeah. So you forced to let me. You not let me say you forced to let me. You forced to let me. You not let me say you forced to let me. Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. When Jehovah bless you, no man can curse you. When I can go here with eat you. And when I feed in here with hurt. When I need her here with you. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win. Born to win. I say I was born to win. Born to win. I say you was born to win, yeah. All I do was win, 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 win. All I do was win, 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 win.
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. I think we're done. Yeah. Are you done? Joe, you done, right? No. I'm sick. Thank you.
It's Crowder Boy, yeah. I too happy you came my way. Oh, da, da, da. Soon on day break like your face, I wanna see. I just wanna be loving you. Like just how I wanna be. For you like gange. Now I want you, you not pamble. I love you, don't tante. Oh, got me singing like morning, oh, morning, baby. I just wanna sing morning, oh, morning, baby. Got a song for you, yeah, yeah. Morning, oh, morning, baby. I'm in love with you. Morning, oh, morning, baby. When you smile, the whole world freeze. Oh, da, da, da. When you pose, no need to say cheese. Oh, no, no. Your beauty, that newsletter and carry the cheese. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. No competition, you take it with ease. Put that, you know, put that on my heart, too. But nobody, wherever your spot, oh. Morning, oh, morning, baby.
Morning, oh, morning, baby. Morning, oh, morning, baby. Morning, oh, morning, baby. Early with my bone, I won't pour you in glass. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Fly salmon and touch you when you pass. You fun like a man and go out there. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You too metro, you not like fries. You my everyday new thing. Go for bed party in the daily, oh. Me I like good thing. Me I like good thing. Let people don't want you, oh. Morning, oh, morning, baby. I just wanna sing. Morning, oh, morning, baby. Got a song for you, yeah, yeah. Morning, oh, morning, baby. Morning, oh, morning, baby. I'm in love with you. Hold on. King Java, see you, papi, oh yeah.